Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinky, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that US dominates the global Bitcoin hash rate distribution after China crackdown. What a change. The second thing I want to talk about is the likeliness of Bitcoin futures ETF approval. It is increasing, and why I'm going to tell you. And the third news is all about that Polkadot to debut a parachain auction after governance vote. So finally, we have a date. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday, the only thing you have to do, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, and then you will get them. Subscribe, bell button, all. That's the only thing you have to do, and then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Check out the links under this video because there are many useful ones. Links you can save money with. For instance, if you register through that link to Binance, to Coinbase, and other exchanges, or you would like to order a hardware wallet. So useful ones, and also a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So check them out. And now let's move on to the first thing, which is always how the market looks like. Little bit zoom would help. Yes. So Bitcoin at the present is at $57,503, which is approximately 5% increase in the last 24 hours. Ethereum also went up 5%. 3,637. When we're looking at the top gainers, we see Telcoin going up 29%, Polkadot, and because of the news I'm going to share with you, going up almost 20%. Kusama, the testnet of Polkadot, is also up almost 19%. So this is the reason for it. When we're looking at the top losers, we see Harmony going down 4%. We see MDX 4% down, OKB 2%, but nothing bad. So again, looking pretty good. So far, so good. And now, if you're looking at this candlestick chart, we can see that, we have this trend line, which I drew from, okay, so you can see it better from here. I think this is a very, very important one. And as you can see, we were about to cross it just like a couple of days ago. And then we came down, and yesterday we had a very strong buying power because look at this candles, even it went down, it finished at the top. And now, well, at the moment we were a bit higher. We actually slightly crossed 58,000 something, which is an important level, but it did come back, and we actually on this trend line right now. Yes, so it would be important if we go that, and then the next one would be 60, around 61,000. But from about 60,000 to reaching the all-time high, the previous one, we're talking about less than 8%. And, this is just nothing. So if this happens, it, breaks out, just looking at real quick, even now, in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin did 4.5% at the moment. Before that, it was 5-ish. So to make this move, this 8%, I think we could be there in no time. So right now, things looking good so far. Okay, and now let's move on to the first news. And the first one is all about that really the Bitcoin hash rate distribution, it has changed recently a lot from China move to the United States, and this is very, very interesting. Even that Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, the mining was pretty much centralized in China, more than 65%. And this is actually a bad thing, or was a bad thing, because it's not anymore. Because, whatever happened to that area, for example, this kind of China ban, it could really much affect Bitcoin. As it did, the hash rate dropped significantly, but it returned and Bitcoin survived once again. So now we can see that US dominates the global Bitcoin hash rate distribution after China crackdown. And it's like very interesting change. The US now accounts for more than the third of the total Bitcoin mining activity, with Kazakhstan and Russia also becoming major locations. So these are the new locations. We're talking here about 35.4% goes to the US at now. And look, this is a very interesting video. I'm going to play it for you while I'm talking. So look, it goes back all the way to 2019, September. And we have the United States, we're just here, 4.4%, okay? Look, it's just down here. Now we're talking last year, January now this year. Look how it's growing. And then what's happening in China in May? Wow, China disappeared. And there we have, whoops, the new one. And let me put it straight to the end, even a bit more. Okay, August, right? Look, we have here United States coming, 2 years ago from whatever place for 4.4%, went all the way up to 35. And mainly we're talking about Texas here. And interestingly, that Texas is using solar and wind power, so renewable energy. This is great. Then we have here Kazakhstan. Yeah, that's not really renewable energy. And then we have Russia, Canada also using renewable energy. And here, of course, we go down. We have also Germany here now for 4.5. We have at the bottom here Iran, definitely not renewable energy, what they have over there. Sorry for my voice. Maybe this helps a bit. Okay, so this is a very interesting change, how China disappeared from the map when we're looking at the Bitcoin hash power in the world. And well, I'm satisfied with these numbers. I won't be satisfied if this will continually growing, and then for instance, United States will take over what China was before and would have the 60 or 70%, because that would be like, oh man, again centralized. So far so good. I hope it's going to stay there. Okay, then Kazakhstan is coming up and some other countries, and decentralize it very nicely, very smoothly would be great for Bitcoin. Okay, and now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is about the Bitcoin ETF approval in the United States, coming soon. Recently, we can hear many rumors that yes, the Bitcoin ETF will be approved in the United States. And here we have a new tickers, and ARK feeling shows Bitcoin futures approval imminent. According to Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balchunas, there are good signs that the SEC will approve Bitcoin futures ETF applications from ARK Invest and Valkyrie. So these are the top one, which he believes it could be approved. And look, when you're looking at this list here we have the date, the potential approval dates. And the very first one, ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF, the deadline is the 18th of October, so it's in 4 days' time. But after that, we have one on the 19th, then we have on the 25th, and then another one on the 25th. So basically, in 11 days, we have 4. And here, which is I think important, which is limited to futures only. And this we're talking about the second one here. And this is what the SEC basically wants. So it's more likely it's going to happen, in my opinion. And here we have ARK at the end, and it will be the approval date at the end of this year, 27th of December. And it's also, unfortunately, limited to futures only. So it would be nice to have other opportunities as well, other options. But let's see which one will be approved. But guess what? Even one improve can push up the Bitcoin price, could be a nice catalyst. And it can happen very soon. But if, more of them will be approved, then this would be even a better one. Definitely for the short term, pushing up the Bitcoin price. So keep an eye on it. I think this is an interesting thing. And now institutional pressure is on the SEC. It's bigger and bigger. Probably we're not talking about it's possible it happened. It's not. It's just a question of when. Right. And another news, another one, it's all about Polkadot, because Polkadot price, Kusama price, as you could see, it's going up. But why? Polkadot were recently in the sleeping mode when we're looking at the price of it. Actually, look, here we have Polkadot, and let's click on it. Now it went up very nicely recently, but you know, when you go to here, so this year, and yeah, well, it did come back or something, but it was nothing major. You know, we had this very nice, let's go to all, and we had this very nice one at the end of last year until, you know, we had mid-February, something like that, a tremendous increase in Polkadot. But then, of course, everything fell down. And now Polkadot went up again. And yeah, well, this is, oh, sorry, I didn't share the, okay, let's get back to this. My bad. Okay, I was talking about this. Sorry, I didn't share the screen. I just realized. So yes, here, this was the one that in this year, you know, kind of from January, really Polkadot went up nicely, like many other things, obviously. Now, well, it's coming back since the summer, but recently it started to go up higher and higher. And this is basically of this. Polkadot, it's about to debut parachain auctions after governance votes. So finally they voted. Polkadot has laid out a schedule to debut parachain auctions on November the 11th, following unanimous approval from the blockchain on-chain governance council members. The news marks a landmark achievement as it fulfills the final core technical element, this is very important, of the white paper, which was actually published 5 years ago. So parachains are uniquely distinguished layer 1 blockchain platforms that operate laterally alongside the main Polkadot network, in addition to being tethered to the Polkadot relay chain. Their purposeful function can be witnessed across multiple of areas, from decentralized finance actually really to smart contracts. So this is a major step for Polkadot, and you know, it's going to happen now on the 11th and then when it's happening here on the 11th, it will continue at the rate of 1 per week for 5 consecutive weeks until the final auction on the 9th of December. And what they're saying is that this is the moment everyone has been waiting for since Polkadot paper was introduced over 5 years ago. The promise of parachains has always been core to what Polkadot aims to achieve: scalable, customizable, and truly decentralized infrastructure for the next generation layer 1 protocols on the form of these parachain networks. And this is the reason why now, you know, Polkadot started to go up. So guess what? What happened to Solana? We could see Solana going up. Then we had Avalanche. Sorry, before that we have Cardano, you know, Alonso hard fork back in September, pushed up. Then we had Avalanche also nicely going up. And now we have Polkadot, which was kind of sleeping till now. Nothing big happened. But now, just now in 24 hours, roughly speaking, 20% up. And even Kusama, don't forget about Kusama, because it is the testnet for Polkadot. They're always testing everything on Kusama first, and then it moves to Polkadot. So both are doing pretty well at the moment. So yes, that's it for today. Guys, if you like this kind of content, smash the like button, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. And of course, tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest. I wish you a good one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.